The assignment for this semester is for students to conduct an extensive research project relating global warming to geographical, political, and economic issues in a particular place somewhere other than the United States. And in this specific assignment, they were focusing on the geographical issues and how those relate to particular aspects of global warming that are of concern in a specific country. And what I found over and over was that students had written about global warming and in many cases given specific examples of how global warming was affecting a variety of places, and then somewhat separately wrote about a country and some of the geographical features of that country, but they didn't make many connections between the two. When I looked at the assignment sheet that I had given them, I realized that some of the points that I had asked them to cover almost appeared to be a kind of outline. And I think what students did, by and large, was cover each of the points in turn without making any deliberate attempt to integrate. And initially I was really disappointed by this when I realized how simplistic an approach they took. And as I read one after another of these papers, I realized that what they had done was probably a best strategy in order to accomplish the rather complex task that I had given them. But I figured the best way to get them to move on and to do the next thing was to have them look at some examples of each other's work and reflect on their own work. I hoped that this would bring the message to them more clearly than if I just told them and wrote on their papers, you didn't integrate the issues with the country, or you didn't bring together the specific global warming concerns with the conditions in a particular country. The more times I felt like I was writing that on their paper, the more times I realized this probably won't get the message across. So I gave them a self-assessment assignment to look at another person's paper and think about the kind of integration that the criteria called for, and then to think about their own work. And I was very pleased to see that they were able to understand what I had been asking them to do, and I'm fairly confident that in the next round, working on this paper, they will be able to do more with it.